This tutorial video is going to walk through how to add and edit your custom menu inside the Driftscape CMS. To start, make sure you are logged into the Driftscape CMS using your login credentials. Then navigate to the Organization Properties in the top menu. When you're in the Organization Property page, select the edit icon beside the main organization, not your sub-organization. Once we are editing this organization's properties, we're going to find the custom menu editor and we'll click expand. If you haven't added a custom menu editor yet or a custom menu yet, it may ask you to add a custom menu. Go ahead and select add a custom menu at this time. Once you've added your custom menu, we are going to select edit menu setup. This is going to allow us to customize what our menu item or menu looks like. For now, we're going to stick with menu version 1 in all cases. You can change the background color to be whatever you would like, as well as you can add a background image. So to upload a background image, simply click the upload image button and select the image you would like to add as your background image. You can also then select what the menu item's background color will look like. This is what the buttons of the menu look like. So we're going to go ahead and select red. And you can select the font color of these buttons as well. So we're going to go ahead and select white, and you'll see what this does in a bit. Once we're happy with what we've selected, we'll go ahead and select OK. You will see that our background image is added, but there are no buttons yet. Now we need to start adding menu items. Menu items act as buttons, which can either link to a submenu, or it can link to a Driftscape point of interest, a Driftscape organization, or you can externally link to something else like your website or social media. This is fully customizable and up to you. So to get started, we're going to add a menu item by clicking this add menu item button. You can add a name, so we're going to go Explore Driftscape. The subtitle appears in smaller text below the title. Check out what Driftscape has to offer. And for our menu item, I'm just going to add in driftscape.com. We're going to make this open in a new tab so that they don't lose where they are in the Driftscape app. However, if you do want to force them directly to the new web page and close what they're currently looking at, you can select no. It's also ideal to select a no if you're linking to Driftscape content. You can add an icon image if you'd like. For this one, we're just going to select something simple. Or you can use an icon from the existing organization. So if you're linking to one of your sub-organizations, this can be very, very useful to just use one of these icons instead of a custom icon. Currently, we have the menu background color set to red and white with the font. And you can create a submenu with this menu item, but we're going to select no. We just want to link directly to driftscape.com. So we'll go ahead and select add. And you will see our icon, title, subtitle. Edit and delete button will not be displayed inside the Driftscape app. This allows you to edit or delete this menu item. Be careful, if you select delete, there is no going back. You cannot undo that action. We're going to go ahead and add another menu item, but this time we're going to make this one a submenu. So we'll select yes, and what you'll see is it will stop asking for a URL. This is because what it's going to do is when you select this button, it's going to open multiple additional menu items with their own links. I'll show you what I mean in a minute. For now, we're just going to go submenu as the text. We're not going to add an icon this time. Instead, we're going to use the landmarks icon. I'm also going to switch the menu background color to black, or actually we'll go white, and we'll switch the font color to black, just so that you guys can have an understanding of what this is changing. Once we've done this, select add, and you will see that the background is now white, the title and subtitle, if there was one, is black, and the icon is pulled in from our sub-organization's properties. Again, you can edit or delete this if you wish, or you can use these arrows to reorder the menu items as you see fit. Now it's time to add menu items to our submenu. As you can see, because this one is a submenu, it has a little arrow icon here that this one does not. So we're going to go ahead and select this arrow, and you will see that we are now editing this submenu. We'll go ahead and select Add a Menu Item, Submenu Item 1. And we can add a title, subtitle, and we'll just link to the Driftscape URL. But again, you could link to anything. This could be your social media. This can be a Driftscape deep link to go to your content inside of Driftscape. It can be virtually anything that you want to link your users and visitors to. We're going to go ahead and use the museums icon this time just to show you the difference in the icons, but we'll leave the menu background color and the menu font the same as what we set as our default. Now, there is an option to create a submenu again. This is doable, however not recommended, as it's not tested thoroughly inside the Driftscape app or the Driftscape web app. So we recommend any submenu items are not linked to another submenu. So we will leave this as no. We're going to go ahead and select Add, and you will see now we have our submenu item 1. If we go back using this arrow, we go back to our main menu where we can add new menu items, or we can link back to our submenu and add new submenu items. Once we are happy adding all of our elements and all of our menu items that we want to add in, you're going to scroll to the very bottom of this Properties Editor page and select Update. Driftscape will refresh, and you can now see when you expand your menu editor, your new custom menu.